Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And it's been given away. Oh, no joy this time. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Now it's Shevchenko, and it's been played through. Can he finish? They've scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Argentina finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And it's Hullet. Tries to pass it through. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, that's a fine interception. Messi.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And it's McAllister. Neymar. Now it's Van Basten. And Zanetti. Hullet. And here's Ronaldinho. Yaya Toure. Not the most accurate pass. Doué. Could move up a gear here. That's a nicely shaped ball. Doué gets into a good position. Doué unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. McAllister has given away a free kick. And it's Zanetti. Hullet. Ronaldinho. Zanetti. Cross-flow. Terrific header! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
And this is Shevchenko. Gives it back. Zanetti. Real chance here. Swings it across. That could spell trouble. And he shoots! Sticks it away! 2 up now, and they are cruising. That is so good. Such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Here comes another cross. Messi tries a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Nice control. And he was alert to it. Now it's Ronaldinho. Albert Ferrer kept his eye on it, and he's there. Roberto Carlos. And it's Serginho. Neymar. McAllister. And Doué. Roberto Carlos producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. McAllister. Messi. Quality ball. Oh, can he get onto this? Albert Ferrer. Beckenbauer. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Messi. He's beaten the... He's having a go!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Hakimi promptly onto that, and that is that. More and more pressure on the ball here. McAllister threads one in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the shot! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. A lot of space ahead of... And Hullet! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well. And the keeper's given it away. Hullet! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Neymar. Oh, this looks sharp. Messi. Messi. No, again there's no way through. And this is Ronaldinho. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Roberto Carlos. Very nicely done. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side. It's Van Basten! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Van Basten deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Aims beyond the defence. That's an excellent interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Shapes to shoot! It's in! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Van Basten! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. And now they can spring out of defence. Hullet hangs one in. Messi. Van Basten tries a measured ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Cruyff. Ronaldinho. And that'll be the last act of the first half. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Milan are leading by one in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
And the action is back on the way. Yaya Toure. He is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And this is Shevchenko. That's good play. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That is very well defended. And here's Shevchenko. Just eases him off the ball. Ronaldinho showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Cruyff. Yaya Toure. Neymar. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Out towards the flank. Elects to cross. Cleared away. And this is Ronaldinho. Chooses to go back. And Hullet! It's in! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Milan go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And here's Azar. Zanetti does well to get it back. That has not gone well. Albert Ferrer is herring after that one. Saliba gets over and intercepts. Argentina are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be...
And the shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter. Milan are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Beckenbauer. Roberto Carlos. Well, played right into his path. Neymar receives it in a wide position. He's there to get rid. Just about up to the hour now. Now it's Hullet. That has ended up in no man's land. And they're not going to make any further progress now. The defender is not giving up on this. And it's Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Roberto Carlos. Hullet has found the net here, of course. Oh, terrible pass. It's Shevchenko! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Shevchenko actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
He's got tall. They've got to be quick to recover this. Milan have their second corner now.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Big header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Nicely weighted ball. And he's managed to get free. chance, surely! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Milan blast, but he rises! And he's there to belt it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's picked his way through.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Roberto Carlos having a look. And that is high. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Hazard. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Ferdinand makes the interception. Engages and forces him off the ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That is Conte. Oh, there's a probing ball. That is a great pick out. Oh, he's through. It's one-on-one. Ronaldinho! Corner number 3 coming up. Hakimi can get it clear. Argentina are looking to go forward now. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
It's a promising position. Kaká's cross.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Shevchenko. He can run onto that. No, that's been intercepted. Hazard. Can he get on the end of this? Hazard. Hazard with the delivery. And that has been knocked clear. Showing good feet. And a chance! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper. So, third corner of the game. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Milan have the chance to go the other way. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Now that's a lovely exchange. Great ball, and he shoots! So their fourth corner of the game. And that was very necessary. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now he's got space here. Albert Ferrer. And it's Conte. Van Basten chasing after it. Conte. Makalele gets a foot in here. Lovely pass, but can he... Shot a goal! They've done it! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Four extra minutes added on. And he's being shifted off it. Yaya Toure. And he's got the beating of his man.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Makalele has been caught there, it's a foul. He's in a great position here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Oh, given away. Conte. That's that, the end. Milan pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Shevchenko claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.